All right, guys, it is mobility, it is stretching and recovery day, so hang with us for about 20 minutes and 55 seconds so we can get our hips, our back, and our knees all straightened out from a long workout or a long week of workouts or sitting down all week. So first one we're going to do some active stretches. So we're going to do that knee up. So let me get that timer going. We're going to do 5 seconds up. And then we're going to do 5-second lateral steps. So pull the hip back for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then we're going to bring that knee up in balance for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Forgot to mention we got Nancy here helping us with the stretching today. So you'll be following along. So we're doing the same side for 1 minute. 5 seconds up. And then remember, as you push, I'm going to push my hips back, stretch that inner thigh, and then stand up again.
That's halfway.
So however 5 long, I'm not counting. You can count for 5 now. 5 seconds, just enough where you're holding that stretch. And then as we are bringing our legs up, we are working on our balance and stability muscles. 10 seconds, we're going to change sides. We'll get 1 more on each. If you're counting to 5, that would be
3, 2,
all right.
1.
So got 10
Chill.
seconds. If you want to start, you can. We're going into that next one. 5 seconds up, balance, and then big step
3,
over,
2,
and then lean
1,
in that hip and heel.
and go.
Okay, so you're going to big balance first. And again, as you take a big step, both of our feet are pointed straight ahead, and I'm pushing my hip back, wiggling that toe as I count to 5 on that bottom stretch. So 5 seconds up, and then push your hips back for 5 seconds. Really trying to stretch that inner thigh of the opposite leg that's straight.
That's halfway.
If you want to hold it for longer than 5 in that stretch, you can. We're going to be switching legs and doing that hip flexor stretch standing. Seven, 6, keep going, finish up.
3, 2,
All right, we're going to start
1.
with the 5-second
Chill.
hip flexor stretch where the back leg is straight. And I'm going to reach across for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then
3,
I'll bring that knee
2,
back up to
1,
balance for
and
5.
go.
So holding it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then bring that knee up for 5 seconds. When you go back, I want you to focus on that back leg being straight. I should feel it right through that hip flexor. You actually don't need to bring that arm up and over, but you can if you feel like that will help. Again, we're going to 5-second holds. It feels great just holding in that hip flexor stretch.
It does.
But we're trying to get a little active
halfway.
stretching here. So that's why that arm is going up. Nice work. Pushing that hip back. And then coming forward.
There's the sun.
Sun's coming out. It hadn't been out. Finally. We're almost there. 8 seconds. Get 5 and 5. Switching sides.
3, 2,
All right. So again,
Chill.
other leg. Start with that back leg back. Hold it for 5 seconds. And then we're going to
3,
come back up.
2,
If your arm,
1,
you want to hold that
and
arm
go.
up, you can also do the arms. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then we're balancing for 5 seconds. Nice work, guys. Again, we want to focus on that back leg, the hip flexor. Make sure all the weight is not in your toe and that front leg. So we're pushing through that heel to stand up. As we push through that heel, we're balancing. 30 seconds to go.
That's halfway.
Halfway. Let's see what else we got, guys. We're going to do hand walks next. I'm struggling to balance myself.
Me too.
It's good. That means we need to do it. It's good to balance. 7, 6, 5. We got hand walks next.
3,
So all
two,
we're gonna do
one.
is slowly
Chill.
walk our hands all the way out to your plank. If you need to drop to your knees, you can. And then we're gonna slowly
Three,
walk back
two,
to our
one.
toes.
And go.
So back and forth, working on our shoulders, but as we walk our hands out, we're going a little core. And as we walk our hands back to our feet, we're stretching the back of our legs. Slowly down. Not a race, you're just going back and forth. This will be our last active stretch. 5 minutes of active stretching.
That's halfway.
The rest of the mobility session will be static stretches. All right, maybe not. 5.
Three,
All
two,
right, so from here,
one.
guys, we're going to do the
Chill.
standing forward fold. You can have your feet together or feet hip width apart. We're just going to dangle, relax
Three,
our neck,
two,
relax our
one.
shoulders,
And go.
and we're going to hang down. At this position, though, I also want you to work on your breathing. So 6 to 8 second inhale, and then as you exhale, counting to 8 to 10 seconds. And as you exhale, you should feel yourself dropping a little bit lower towards the ground. Okay, so again, 6 to 8 second inhale, 8 to 10 second exhale. Relax that neck. You can give yourself a few no's.
That's halfway.
Relax the shoulders, the arms. Just let yourself dangle. Wiggle those toes.
Three, two,
All
one.
right, guys, we're going to do
Chill.
the plank into a child's pose. Okay, I did say we're done with the active stretch. We're not. So we're going to
Three,
be on
two,
our knees
one.
or on our
And go.
toes, and we're going to go back and forth from our plank to that child's pose. So if you're on your knees, off your knees, you're just going to be in that plank and push your hips back to that child's pose for about 5 seconds. And then we're going to lift up back on your toes again for about 5 seconds. So if you're on your knees, you just go back and forth, about 5 second holds, and then back to where your hands are underneath your shoulders. Drive that belly button
That's
towards your
halfway.
spine. We're going to do the scorpion next, which we haven't done in a long time, but it's a great mobility stretch. We're going to be staying on our stomach. We'll put our hands out like a T and our legs X out, so out wide.
Three,
So I'll
two,
show you what this
one.
looks like.
Chill.
Your hands are out, your legs are out. We're just going to bring one leg up and over and then come and alternate.
three, two, one.
So
And go.
trying to keep that shoulder that I'm going towards on the ground, and then tap that toe. Some of you might be able to put the whole heel of your foot on the ground, and then you're trying to essentially bring your hips and stretch your hips as you are doing that. So that knee that's coming out, try to push that knee out as you come across. So I'm going to put my foot on the ground and then push that knee out. Come back. Let me move my phone because that is halfway, but I can't hear it. This may be a little bit uncomfortable. We're stretching our shoulders, our hips. Some of you might be very uncomfortable. Almost there, guys. 5.
Three, two,
All right, we're gonna lay on our
one.
back. We're gonna do the
Chill.
baby stretch. We're gonna grab those toes, and we're stretching like a baby.
Three,
So you can
two,
move.
one. And go.
You can go from one side to the other. You can grab further down if you need to. I can feel my growing stretching here though. My legs stretching. Again, work on your breathing as we're doing these stretches. Hard that last one to breathe because we're moving, but now that we're laying on our back, you can work on your breathing.
That's
all
halfway.
the way in, 6 to 8 second inhale. Again, work on that exhale. Slowly breathe all that air out. Take your time. You can bend your legs, you can straighten your legs. I can't straighten them, but try to.
Three,
All right,
2,
guys. We
1.
did the plank
Chill.
to the child's pose. Now we're going to do plank to the downward dog. Yes. So active stretching today.
3,
So on your
2,
knees,
1.
you're going to walk
And
those
go.
hands back to your heels, touch the ground. Your arms go through your head, and your shoulder touches your ear. On your toes, the same thing. Walk your hands back, heels into the ground, shoulders touch your ear, and then back to your plank. About 5-second holds on each of them, back and forth. Drop to your knees
That's
if you need
halfway.
to. If you need to modify, you can modify. Almost there. We got 25 seconds to go. We're going to be laying on our back in 7 seconds, pulling our knees up to our chest, going to the right
3,
side with the knees.
1.
So pull those
Chill.
knees up. We're going to move the knees to our right. I'm going to look over my left shoulder and just put a little bit
3,
of pressure on my
2, 1,
leg with that right
and go.
hand. So some of you your knees need to be further towards your chest and over. Some of you that have less flexibility, further down your mat. Now I want you to work on that breathing. 6 to 8 second inhale, 8 to 10 second exhale. You feel when you exhale, you're going to feel that stretch all along that side and your hips.
That's halfway.
Keep that left shoulder on the ground.
Three, 2,
All right,
1.
knees to your chest
Chill.
again, and then going to the left side. So again, I'm going to look over my right shoulder. I'm going to make sure that
3,
right shoulder
2,
stays
1,
on the
and
ground.
go.
And then with my left arm, I'm going to put a little pressure on my leg. Feel that stretch. Now work on your breathing. 6 to 8 second inhale. And slowly breathe out. Count to 8 to 10. It's a little tougher for you. Only 8 seconds. If you can breathe out all the way through, go to 10. Same thing with inhale.
That's halfway.
6 seconds. If it's tough for you to inhale, 8 seconds. If you have almost there, guys. We're going to finish with some pigeon stretches today, guys. A whopping 3 minutes per side. Work on those hips.
3, 2, 1.
All right.
Chill.
Doesn't matter which side you do, we're going to push their hips back and try to sit down
3,
on the ground
2,
with your hips. You
1,
can sit up
and go.
or you can lean down, but we're going to hang out here for 3 minutes on each side. As you get here, now we are focusing on that breathing again. Diving in. You can see Nancy, she's relaxed. She's going to work on her breathing. Inhale slowly and then slowly exhale. Let those muscles, the tendons around your joints. Let those breathe.
That's halfway.
Again, I will tell you, but you're going to be doing this for another 2.5 more minutes and with a 10-second rest in between.
Three, two, one, chill.
All right, that's one. We're doing 2 more.
3, 2, 1, and go.
You can thank me for that nice background music. Just that mower in the background. Work on that breathing. If you have a pillow, I didn't tell you, you can prop
That's
that pillow
halfway.
over that hip. For some of you like myself, I didn't bring a pad, but it is helpful. Think about how good you're going to feel after these 2 sides that we do 3 minutes on.
Three, two,
All right.
1.
One more,
Chill.
guys. Again, this is where you dive deep into that breathing.
3, 2, 1, and go. That's halfway.
All right, we're about to switch, guys. Great job. Way to hang with me for 3 minutes. 3.
3,
Ah.
2,
Slowly,
1.
slowly
Chill.
come out. We're going to switch sides for our last 3 minutes of the day, guys.
3, 2, 1, and go.
Oh, slowly get back. Again, work on your breathing as you get here. So again, if you can do anything right now, let's count 6 to 8 second inhales, 8 to 10 second exhale.
That's
It'll make
halfway.
the stretch go faster, but you will get more out of this time working on your breathing.
Three, two,
All right, we got 1 down,
Chill.
2 to go, guys.
three, two, 1, and go. That's halfway. 3, 2, 1.
Last minute, guys. Y'all done it. Finish 1 more minute. Work on that breathing.
3, 2, 1, and go. That's halfway.
Guys, as we're finishing up, just remember all these stretches are something that's important for us to do a little bit every day. I know this is a 20-minute workout or stretching mobility session, but should be doing some of these stretches every single day, a little bit after the workout. So certainly a warm-up and cool-down. So if you're doing our virtual sessions, just know, take some time out,
3,
even above
2,
and beyond what we
1.
do.
Your timer is
Timer is
complete.
complete. Take some time out for you, because we all need these stretches right now. Let me get my phone. Get your phone out. It's time for our checking in for charity picture, so we can give 75 cents. Let me get my phone ready. So get your phone ready so you can take a selfie and a selfie. 1, 2, 3. All right. I'm going to go to Facebook. I'm going to type in checking in for charity. You don't have to, but it does help your friends know that you're checking in at Get You in Shape for a reason, to help give back. And yes, you can always help motivate, encourage others to do the same thing that you're doing. One life, one body, and community. So focus on helping yourself so that you can help others, motivate someone else. Once you do that, checking in for charity, find Get You in Shape. Make sure it's public so we can give 75 cents. So thank you for those that do it. If you need help, reach out. Let us know how we can help you. Good job, Nancy. Great job, guys at home, and we'll see you on the next one.